You're right. I guess I just say the other word when you
Greetings,
start the stream.
greetings, people. Welcome to the stream. We cannot say the N word for a whole minute, alas. But hey, you have to deal with YouTube, you know. Why can we not say the N word? Sadness. Um, we're doing Sekiro again
Fine.
because last time we streamed Sekiro, my microphone settings were changed thanks to the Windows update. So yeah, microphone.
Alright.
Yeah.
Compa Heart made a new game.
Oh, the
End day. September. Oh.
what game?
It's the Mary Skelter final.
Oh yeah, that game was out for like 2 years, but it just came to Steam, I think, and it's considered their highest rated game, I think, as well. Like the series, it's in general is ever it's pretty good dungeon crawler horror game.
I see. It's the same art style as a certain other game.
Yeah,
What's it called again?
you mom. But Ennis, why buy a game when you can spend $80 on a visual novel?
What is the name of the visual novel? I need to know.
I don't know. I just saw that on Twitter. I'm like, what? I just see like the massive amount of cope of people just, oh no, how dare you criticize our how dare you just say it's not worth the money?
I know how to find it.
Just say $80. Just type in $80 visual novel, you'll find it.
I do that. That is probably the easiest way.
So
let me see if I just look for the tag.
I just watched through like New Game Plus to get to this point. Basically, I didn't like fight every fight because this is necessary, but like I fought the guy in that tower already, so we're just gonna like retrace our steps and mostly do what we did like last time. Only this time I know the way, I think.
So did you know that Persona 5 belongs to the visual novel category on Steam?
You see, that makes no sense to me, but okay. Yeah, all of this is like I think
I
they
will
see
only
the
find hentai on porn on the visual novel tag. Never mind. I'll just look it up again.
the only thing I found was porn. I guess that
Funny how useless it is for once.
I guess that checks out.
Yeah, when I look at like the visual novel tag, all I see is porn games. I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean, that's usually kind of what you associate them with, you know. I think the problem is, right, is that if you give any type of criticism to visual novels, you get people like overly defensive. You know, you can say something like, well, I think $80 is a bit expensive, and they go like, wow, you say visual novels aren't worth it, you should have enjoyed them. It's like, I never said anything like that.
And this was 2 years ago, and fucking Life is Strange. We're not talking about that game.
Who is talking about that game?
Well, 2 years ago.
Good job, Samurai.
Apparently,
Yeah.
they also did it on the PS3. Because it had been a topic back then too.
It's like, you know, things go like, but you think a visual novel is worth 80, you know, that you like think a game is worth more than a visual novel, and I sit here like, listen,
yes,
I think a game being €70 already too much. But I didn't think I would change my opinion for a visual novel.
It's like if I had to choose between the two poisons, I would go with the games being 80, but even then I'm against it.
I'll talk about like, yeah, but you know, the visual novel also has like voice acting and music and art. It's like, yeah, sure, I mean, I'm not saying it's not worth anything, but 80 is a lot of money. I really have to ask, what am I spending the money on? Well, it's kind of long. Yeah, but so is an RPG. That's like cheaper.
I'll make the hot take. I think fucking movies are cheaper to buy to consume than a fucking visual novel.
To be fair, the movie is 2 hours long, but yes, like.
But it has even bigger production going on, is in the comparison.
So.
Like the amount of the budget.
The biggest reason why I say like make the visual novel expensive though is just like it's kind of niche. There are not that many people that will buy it, so might as well have the price be a bit bigger. Okay, I still think it's too much though. Like, man, it's pushing it.
You only will get obviously the guys that love visual novels to buy them at that point. You're never going to have me buy a visual novel. Like, I already have difficulty just sitting there
For me,
watching the novel.
I find it difficult because I have there's so many games that already envelop the style and have gameplay on top of that. You know what I mean? And that's what makes it difficult, because people are like, well, the gameplay is worth more than reading. It's not so much about that, it's more so that I can get one of them very easily alongside with the game. So that's kind of where it becomes difficulty to discuss the worth of it. Because worth has many meanings, right? If we're talking about like monetary worth, like how much money is it worth? I'd be like, well, how easy is it to get reading material? It's very easy to get reading material. It's like everywhere on the internet for free as well. And that's what's making such a hard sell. Never mind that, you know, I'm one of those people that prefer reading things physically as well. So that already makes it also makes it difficult for me to really get into visual novels. But that's just a me thing. My problem really with visual novel fans is just that they just cannot seem to like take criticism. Like, it's like I go like, well, I think this is a bit too expensive. Why are you complaining about what people enjoy? It's like, man, I don't care if you enjoy it or not. I'm talking about why. I'm questioning why you spend so much money on it. Those are two different things.
Well, that's just sullen flipping out because I question your I guess genre, to put it like that.
I don't think I'm questioning the genre. I'm questioning the price of it. Like, why? Because even if it were a game, I'd say it's too expensive. It's, you know what I mean? It's like, well, like I have to ask what you really are trying to get out of it that makes it worth that much money. Because sometimes, even the games as well, like $70 games. Why would I buy that if I just had the goal, I just want fun. Let's just say that, right? Like, there's people give us a reason for why they spend €70 on a game. Oh, it's fun. It's like, yeah, okay, but like, if fun is all you want, I mean, yeah, for a good €20 on Steam, you can probably find something that will also be a lot of fun, and you have more money.
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is. Like, well, it's like, well, the story is really good, okay, but like, isn't there other games or other visual novels where the story is really good and it's cheaper? Also, how do you know the story is good before reading it, you know? Also, I'm just very impressed with visual novel fans. You know, all they do is read, and I can't even read. Because someone literally just only says, well, I think $80 is too much. Why are you complaining about people enjoying something? It's like, I just said it was too expensive. I didn't say you can't enjoy it. What the fuck?
You see, I'm starting to think that maybe, just maybe, they are, what do you call it? What was the right word for it again?
Oh, yeah, this guy
bias remorse?
I don't know. I think they're just very defensive about something they like because not everyone likes it.
But that's where I feel like it is. It's like when you say suddenly, well, I think $80 is a bit much, and they're like, "Why are you complaining about people?" I'm not. I feel like you have bias.
It's also,
why else would you?
No, it's not about bias remorse. It's a general thing. Because if I say like, well, I don't think visual novels are games, they seem to think somehow that I think visual novels are bad. It's like, no, I just said they're not games. Those are two different things. It's just a Twitter curse of like saying I like pancakes, and then someone going like, so why don't you like waffles? I never said that. It's a whole other sentence.
Oh, this serves me out, guys. Anyway, I enjoy your pancakes.
I know, and as you're going to fucking eat because this happened last time too, and I'm gonna suffer with 2 boss fights that suck. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. So yeah,
I can't believe you have something against waffles. Jeez, you're such an asshole.
Yeah, fuck you. You fucking dick! Can you guys stop? Can you go? Oh, you fuckers get out of the fucking way for like 2 seconds. Now you. Oh, for fuck's sake. I couldn't see what the fuck was happening. Alright, Shinya. Fucking goddammit. Yeah, I forgot. I have like 20 skill points. I should probably spend them because fuck it, why not? You know, I'm already here. I'm not gonna spend all the like attack power-ups I got, which apparently you still get after you complete the game. I didn't know. But I'm not gonna use that because then I'd become too overpowered. As you can tell, the bell is not on, but that's because we're playing New Game Plus, which already increases the attack stats of all the enemies. So I figured it'd be kind of pointless. So yeah, I don't really know what to upgrade. I kinda think we're just gonna... We're not gonna think too much about it, about upgrading things. Because I need to do another New Game Plus one anyway to get whatever the fuck I want, so... Yeah. This will be it. I definitely got Empowered Mortal Dwarf in my first playthrough though. And it's pretty cool, it's just, you know... Not very usable. This fight sucks. This fight is going to suck. If you, you know, you can see my attempt of this fight when my microphone was off. You won't hear me scream. This fight here is just bad. Oh fuck. I don't think there's anything I can do about this fucker. Besides try to use a candy to sneak up on him, and even then I don't think it'll work. I didn't mean to jump there at all. Also, I didn't heal. Yeah, fuck you, I played the game away. Catch me now. This time, let me try eavesdropping without being found out. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do at all, holy shit. Can you help with Death Blow? Oh, this guy probably knows something. Let's listen. You might be able to sneak up on him if you use the sugar. That's what we're going to have to do. Because otherwise this fight is awful. We can actually use the... We don't have to use the sugar at all. But oh well. It don't matter. I stepped on fucking fire. I wonder if this works. It don't. That's good to know. Let me have some different equipment because this ain't working. I'm very out of it. You know, it's been a while since we did any of this. Since we did this game, I don't really remember what I talked about originally. I don't remember anything, honestly. My memory is pretty shit right now. I'm just gonna go with my usual set of throwing oil at him and then burning him alive. Look at all the money I've got. Wow. A lot of money. Where's the oil? Stupid, look at him. He has the dumb. Ow. And yeah, Zetas did leave me like last time too on the last stream in this boss fight because he just fucked that guy. Ow. It would be nice if you like ate at a normal eating schedule once. That would be neat. I don't think we're doing more damage than normal though, but there's nothing I can really do about that one. I don't think the bell makes them more defensive either, so it doesn't really matter much. So this fight is gonna be easy anyway without that other guy being a dick. Like that other guy really just made this fight. What the fuck hit me there? What the shit? This fight still sucks. I can't believe it. Here, get oil, idiots. Oh fuck, forgot about that one. Where am I? Ow. What the shit? Hey, you missed. Look at this guy. Missing. Oh, so unprofessional! Imagine being unprofessional like this guy. Like this bozo right here. I'm gonna Koopa stomp him. Yeah, I can thrust too. You see that one coming, did ya, you donkey? Come on, Mikiri me. Come on, let me Mikiri counter your ass. Not impressed. Shine. Easy. There's a guy here. Now, you might be asking, did I need to kill him? No, I just did it for fun. I vent my frustration out on the world because my mic wasn't on. Well, I guess I deserved that, but like, you have no idea how pissed I was. I wouldn't say pissed, I was more depressed, honestly. With like, my mic not being on last stream, because I thought, wow, that was a great stream, my mic wasn't on. Well, it's greatly disappointing. I don't know if the stream's gonna even be 2 hours long now. Like, now that I'm better. I think I'm better anyway. At least I know where to go this time around. And we killed this guy, this boss very, very quickly. So who knows. Anyway, this is where the final boss is, but we don't want to go there yet. That would be boring. So after I do the other parts of the game. You have to visit an old grave. Did I bother unlocking the shortcut though? Okay, I did. It doesn't matter. Alright, good. I thought the shortcut would reset after you do this. So there's a shortcut here. It's like you go down there, you open the door there. You know that's something I did in my original playthrough. Oh, look at this guy. Imagine being so clueless. Either way, we have to go to the location where the old grave was, because that's where we can go to the area of where the Demon of Hatred is. The boss fight. I feel like the game is very loud, but I'm not sure how you guys hear it. Items are a bit in a disarray because I didn't get every item along the way, because I thought, like, why do I do that? That's boring. Let me think. We need to go to where the old grave is at, which I don't even know if that's around here. I think we need to go up the fucking roof again. Fortunately for us, there's almost no one on the roof anymore, I don't think. I guess we can just go. Oh no, yeah, we can go down. It's just that there is a headless down there because I didn't kill him this time. I just didn't see the, I didn't need to. Already got what I want from him. Thank you. Look at him. Who are you waiting for? Stupid. There's also a piece of dialogue I like here. If you remember this guy, he was like considering just leaving for his life. Just leaving this war, and here he has finally decided to just like leave everyone behind. Now, I have a proposition for him, and it's just called, well, die for free. Bonk. That. So much for his escape plans. In New Game Plus, everyone gives you more experience anyway. It's pretty neat. With all the attack power I could enhance if I felt like it. With all the enemies we can fight. And there's the Gauntlet of Strength. Not sure if I should wait for Ennis or not. I feel like the game is too loud for me. But I don't know for sure. It sometimes becomes difficult to gauge how loud a game really is when you're used to different things, constantly switching between games. Funny enough, if Sekiro worked well enough, we would be playing this. We would be playing Mega Man 7. Can you believe that shit? Mega Man 7? That's crazy. Here's the final short stream of the year too. Mega Man 7. After that, all the focus is going into Chrono Trigger and Neo. And then, like, Neo, I have to question Ennis' sense of judgment a lot. What makes him think Neo is gonna be shorter than Strangers of Paradise? Like, I just don't see any proof. Like, Strangers of Paradise was like 9 parts, and that's like almost all the DLC. You know, not counting the fucking 100 floors you have to finish to get achievements and shit. With Neo, like, that seems to be like 9 livestream sessions seems to be for the main game. Like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, if you don't do DLC, I guess it wouldn't be that much longer. But I don't know. I've never done a DLC. My phone just went off. I didn't even know my phone was here. I thought I left it in the living room. Silly me. Yeah, it has been only 2 minutes and then it's already dipped. Can't believe that guy. And I can't believe we're going to have to vote again soon. I believe next week. Man. We should have the Gaza debates after the elections. It's like, no, we shouldn't. We should probably tell about what your fucking plans are. It's like, well, if I vote for you, will you fucking do anything about it, or would you just please keep out of fucking things you have no business with or no idea about, please. Experts warn. Don't wear your wash inside. Oh, that's too bad. Why not? What's gonna happen? It's not good for your health, but I don't have anything else, so go fuck yourself. Oh, the weather's gonna get colder. Fuck me, I hate winter time so much. I don't understand all of the cope of like, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a deal between Hamas and Israel. So I know there won't be. Oh, I'm pretty sure like we're gonna have a two-state solution. No, they won't. They're gonna have a ceasefire. No, I don't think they will. I don't think it's gonna happen. And the news is just nonsense, as usual. I wish Janice would return. I'm still sickish. My head's still aching sometimes. I feel a bit better than a few days ago, I guess. Or yesterday, at least. Yesterday I felt pretty bad. Apparently this is a flu that like should last 2 weeks. I'm like, fuck me. I thought... Nope. It's barely been a week. Actually, it has been a week. It has barely been 2 weeks. It's almost 2 weeks. It kind of started on Thursday, but it really started on Friday. So we'll see how I feel in 2 days. It's like on Monday I tried to go to the place I go to, wasted my fucking time because I thought something might happen, but nothing happened that day. I'm like, fuck, wasted my time. It's like... My dad is like, motherfucker, you know, the people I know that were sick like that had to stay at home for like 2 weeks. I just think in my mind I'm built different. One day Ennis will return. Then we can start the mass murder of the innocent. But are they really innocent? You see, people are only as innocent as I judged them such. And I think all people commit crimes, so therefore no one is innocent, so therefore all my actions are justified. I think that makes sense. Yes. Therefore nuke everything. That is my solution. Therefore ought to be nuking. Whee! Hey. And he also takes like 5 years to eat his food, I swear to God. Ugh. So, how about those game awards? Do you guys look at the game awards? I wish I didn't know anything about it, but unfortunately some people like comment on it on Twitter, and I'm like, man, can we just ignore the game awards? Like, it's just nonsense. Some people are like, wow, they snubbed out Armored Core 6. It's like, of course they did. They don't play games that require effort. Armored Core 6, that's a weird haha funny mech game. No, we would never have that on our like list. Well, we should put Alan Wake 2 on the best games of the year list. It's like, what's so good about the game? I literally don't hear anyone talk about it. There's something about like games that are supposedly popular, and I guess I just have to find some normies that play the game, because otherwise I would never know anything about it. But like, you know, like when it comes to like opinions, right? Everyone's allowed to have one, obviously. You know, like you're entitled to your own opinion. It's just that, you know, sometimes I can't help but think that an opinion is only as valuable as the ability of that person to explain said opinion. You know what I mean? It's like, well, the game was fun, okay, but what made it fun? Like, give some reasons why you thought the game was fun, besides just saying, like, you know, it's fun. Like, I can do that too, you know, like, I stuck my dick in a pencil sharpener. I enjoyed it. Like, what makes it enjoyable? I don't know. You know, like, for example, you have like, got like the whole like the Amazon MMO, like New World, is like it had like 1 billion players or something. That was like 1 billion players. I don't remember. It was like a lot of players, and I'm like, wow, so many players, and yet the only thing I hear about it is it was very mid. It was like typical MMO in existence. Like I never even heard or saw anyone play the game. Like it just existed. And I'm supposed to accept that like there are like 1 billion. Oh, there's so many players on the game. Wow, 1 million. It's crazy. Actually, your game having 1 million players couldn't be me. If I had to ask people which game would be Game of the Year, yes, I would say Armored Core 6. Like, I just generally think it's the best game this year, but I can also not say for certain, because, like, to be honest, it's not even like I played most games this year. It's kind of the year where I just stopped buying new games, honestly. Like, whether it's because of time and money, or just because I just plain don't really like how the industry has been going. If I had some time and money, though, I definitely wanna play Star Ocean 2, the remake, because it looks really good. Looks like it'd be a fun time. Even with 1,000 reviewers now, it still has like 97% positive rate, you know, it's pretty good. And you know what? All of these games are interesting. You know, like you have these like big games and shit, and I'm thinking like none of them are as popular as the incest game. None of them are as well reviewed as the incest game. Unfortunately, I hate to break it to you all. The incest game is the game of the year. That would be funny. Pretty sure it's someone's game of the year. Like unironically. I wouldn't know about it though. You know, I think in general, I just find the whole like game or anything of the year to be a difficult thing to really consider, because like games as a whole are just so, you know, like all of the games are just so different from each other. You know, it's kind of just difficult to say yes, one game, best game of the whole year, like the best one. It makes sense when they have like specific categories for games, like best action game or best RPG, but like what the fuck would constitute as like the best game of the whole year, like better than every other game. It's like, yeah, I would say that Resident Evil 4 is a better game than Armored Core 6, and I'm sitting here like, yeah, but like, they're both completely different games. Kinda. I mean, if we were to put an RPG next to it, like a turn-based one, right, it would be even more difficult. It's like, well, you know, completely different audiences, different styles, different philosophies as well. You know, it's like whoever's making like Game of the Year will look at its more look at the game as a more like cinematic like thing, like how cinematic is the game? How much does the game do in all of its fused mediums? Like what else? The soundtrack, graphics, story, cutscenes, and then the gameplay. The gameplay being the least important aspect apparently. As long as it's good enough, hey, you know, that's kind of how it is when it comes to games. Or like Game of the Year. But that also means that you have someone with very different like philosophies behind what a good game should be. Because some might, for example, think the story doesn't matter at all, and it's all about the gameplay, whereas someone else thinks, well, the story is the most important thing. And the gameplay should support the story, or some shit like that. One might even think that the story should be very, like, similar to, like, I don't know, a Hollywood movie, or apparently. Where someone else might think a good story would be closer to, like, an anime or some shit, you know? The whole Game of the Year thing is stupid to me. But most award shows are pretty dumb. I don't really want to sound like I'm an elitist, because I don't really... It's not like I play every single obscure game in existence, right? Like, it's not like I wouldn't want to. But it's not something I just kind of do. But then again, I also don't really make it my job to then have like an award show about video games, when the only video games that they seem to be playing are very popular ones, or ones that no one really cares about. Like, it's not even like that they're obscure, but like, no one really, there's nothing really about them that's interesting either. You know what I mean? It's just, they kind of exist. Like, why are they on here? But like, I like the mobile gaming thing, for example, as well. Like, let's be honest here, Blue Archive should have been on there. But I know, you know why they won't. They won't accept the cute and funny, the UO. They would never be able to. And as it's been fucking half an hour, Jesus fucking Christ. I've been bullshitting here for half an hour. I thought the stream would only take like 2 hours, but then Ennis came in and said, no, we're gonna waste more time. I really wish I could just ignore the Game Awards. That would be fun. That would be great. But no, everyone has to talk about it. Like going like, oh my god, I can't believe they didn't vote X, or wow, they didn't play X or Y, and like, man, why do we even bother watching? You know it's gonna be trash. Stop giving the fuckers attention. Nowadays, the Game Awards is not even really about the awards anymore. It's about the fucking potential trailers we can get for new games, and that's about it. That's all it is. If you ask me which game would probably win the Game of the Year award, I would probably say Spider-Man 2, because I think they just have an incentive to like rate that game that high. Also, most games that they have in there like from this month. Now I would refute, like, say like, oh man, I only play like games that came out recently real quick and then make it with an award show, and I'm sitting, but like, I don't even remember what games came out this year. I've been so out of the loop. Because I've become so indifferent. What games came out in like the first half of 2023? I cannot remember. I genuinely cannot, like, I genuinely have no recollection. I think Blue Archive came out in English? Or was it last year? I think this year they got rid of the censorship, I think, or they got like the 18+ version. I don't remember. related to Genshin Impact wins fucking Mobile Game of the Year award again because they released a new expansion, which I just recently finished the story of. I'm still depressed. I really want to do like Farina's story quest because I want to, you know, I feel bad for her and I hope she's doing better, but like, holy shit. I didn't have the time to do because I was busy with the video. Because I'm starting to go back to the video, but I have to do the more annoying part of the video now, and it's just, I'm trying to find good footage and shit, but holy shit, I cannot find shit. I especially want like information about like top popularity, financial gain, and cultural impact of gaming between like 2005 and 2015, but I cannot find anything. Or rather, I can find some things, but it's just mostly, it's either mostly opinionated shit, or it's just not really like concrete numbers. The only concrete numbers I get are like of like really recent times, and I don't have any use for that. I can say in the video I'm really talking about like between 2005 and 2015. Specifically, you know, like the portion of the video is really about like the supposed decline of Japanese gaming and shit, and I always find it interesting because I never really found any really hardcore concrete proof of that there being a decline. Like maybe it became still, like not they didn't get more, they didn't dominate the market, but like a decline would mean that people stopped playing games, and I just don't see any evidence that people stopped playing Japanese games. Like the numbers they're getting were still pretty similar. And when there was like a rise of Japanese gaming, I look at the numbers, it's like they still are similar. Like they haven't changed much. I'm like, you know, some of them have changed nowadays, I think. But I feel like there's a lot of things contributing to that as well. But I find it more difficult is that people also say, you know, during these times Japanese games were just not that well made as well. And I find that interesting too, because like, well, which ones? If you point at Sonic, then yeah, sure, but like Sonic is just one game franchise. I mean, it's about the same time where Yakuza and Dark Souls came out, and you know, those games were pretty fucking big. Yakuza, at least in Japan, I don't really know how big Yakuza was, like, early on with Yakuza 4, but nowadays it's like, it's been huge. A lot of games that get, like, re-releases and shit from those times also get, you know, bought a lot. I don't know, it's just something I really found odd. Because I often, like, especially when I do see, like, videos of, some people checking the wiki to tell you how, like, the gaming, how, like, a game development was, or they talk to someone from Kotaku, of all people. And it's just like, yeah, you know, Japanese games were not doing well during this time. It was the dark age of Japanese games, and it's like, I mean, is it though? Was it? I think it's a lot more complex than just simply saying, well, there was a decline in Japanese gaming. But I find it a lot more. I find that the situation is a lot more complex than just that. I don't really think it explains well really how it was. I think a lot of people will have their own subjective takes on it because they have like personal experiences of like not playing Japanese games anymore and playing Western games instead. But like, is that really the fault of the Japanese games, or is that because there's just more advertisement for Western games at the time? Because during those times, you know, yes, I too like mostly knew more about Western games, even though I didn't even know the difference between like Japanese and Western games at the time, right? Like it was all like new to me at the time because I wasn't a Wii back then. But like when I think about it, it's not so much that I didn't want to play Japanese games. It's just that I didn't know enough about Japanese games, which I think are completely different things. Like most YouTubers I watch play Western games. Most like I cannot fucking escape. It's got an ad again about fucking gas. If I have to hear gas one more fucking time, I'm gonna gas someone's head in the fucking concrete. Fuck you. Alright, yeah, it's like, you know, it's just a weird, it's just an odd thing. I feel like I can't help but think that most Japanese games just didn't have a lot of advertisement to begin with. In the West anyway. Never mind that, you know, you have a bunch of journalists going like, oh man, this game is weird. I'm gonna write bad reviews on it and not actually play the game. Yeah, I love that. And now they go like, yeah, we had a racism problem. Who's we? Who's we? Fucking trying to deflect the blame off of themselves again. Can't believe the fuckers. And as it's been fucking like 40 minutes, man. What the fuck are you eating? Honestly, that's why I say I want to do it on Thursday. Wednesdays just are the unlucky days, I swear to God. I know, not Thursday, Tuesday. I would have preferred doing this on Tuesday, to be honest. I shouldn't have let Ennis pick a day. I should have just said Tuesday and go on with my day. If I say day one more time, it would be funny. Really, I should have picked Tuesday. And then I'm pretty sure Ennis would be eating for 20 minutes and not for 40 minutes. Oh well. Maybe I should have streamed at 7 o'clock. Maybe I should have. It was gonna be 2 hours long anyway. I like to do backflips, but it's not always working out for me. From here we can do it fast. From here we can do it fast. From here we cannot do it fast. From here we cannot do it fast. From here we cannot do it fast. From there we can do it fast. That doesn't make any sense. Hold on a minute. Why can I not do it fast from the from this thing? Yeah, from the fourth thing. Like I'm down, right? So it should just be trustable, but no. From this I can't trust. That doesn't make sense. Sekiro, it doesn't make any sense. You should rethink yourself. Look at all the poor innocent victims I'm going to slaughter. Wow. They've lost the will to fight me. I just kicked him and he died. That is pretty hilarious though. Ah, funny. I've got nothing better to do. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna commit mass murder. I don't really ever got anything else to do. I just can't believe how long it's been taking for Ennis to get back here. It's just ridiculous. I really do think he should just fucking make his own food at some point. Like, holy shit. It takes 5 years for that before he's done. Eating before the stream couldn't be Ennis. He would never. I think we can kill the first few monkeys. Then we're just gonna sit here. What a lovely night to play Sekiro and waste everyone's time. Courtesy of Ennis. He chose the Wednesday. So it's his fault. Should have gone on Tuesday. We should have streamed on Tuesday. Then this wouldn't have happened. Should have streamed on Tuesday. Like, seriously, man, the stream is 15 minutes long, and it's been 40 minutes of me just talking to you fuckers. Because this guy just left. Instantly. And that's why we'll never grow in numbers. Ah, we'll never grow in numbers anyway, because I suck at streaming. Ha 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 ha, funny. Ugh, I don't know what to do with my life. Yeah, I really do want to make streams just for shits and giggles and not really think about like growth and like taking it seriously. But even then, I'm like, man, 40 minutes of like, you really just gotta let your friend wait for 40 fucking minutes. Like, come on. Even if I weren't streaming, that's just a pain in the ass. I will get over this walk. What you're seeing here now is typical beta tester gameplay. Isn't it exciting? You know, some people are like, wow, I wish I could be a beta tester. I could be playing games for my work, and it's just you just jumping in this corner for fucking 5 years. Have fun with that. I can see the character's panties. That's bad. We should fix that. No, don't fix that, stupid. But it's a bug. Yeah, but it's a bug I found once. Not in my modern gaming. So there's like, you know, like while trying to look for like developers team of old and new, I just find memes, and one of those memes is like game development then is like PlayStation is trying to get like the most realistic graphics possible with the current technology, and gaming now is getting cute anime girls on your game system. And I'm like, man, I fucking wish it's the fucking opposite, and it sucks. All the fucking photorealistic games look the goddamn same and look boring. If I wanted realism, I'd just go outside! Oh, this game looks very realistic. Wow, 10 out of 10. Never seen that one before. Imagine your game looking realistic. It's great. Don't you want your games to all look the fucking same? Fantastic. Really happy with the evolution of gaming industry. Like 2022 was a great year for gaming, was it? Well, some good games came out. That doesn't mean anything. It's like that's almost every year. Like, what the fuck does that mean? I suppose less games came out during the 2020s. Like, yeah, sure, but like, you know. I don't really see how that makes this year a great gaming year. Like, honestly, this year kind of convinced me to just not buy any new games. Every company is shit. Except for FromSoft, though. I'll buy FromSoft games. They're still my quality games. I think my favorite part is someone like arguing that AAA games have gone downhill, and then they name a bunch of games, and most of them are Japanese games. And some of them weren't even that great, but it's like, you know, it is. I think my favorite part about people talking about like games that should be there or games that are great, and it's always like sequels and remakes. It's like, man. I think my favorite one was someone arguing games that he was hoping for happening, and it's all fucking sequels. Like, my favorite one is Monster Hunter World 2. What do you mean Monster Hunter World 2? If they make a new Monster Hunter game, they'll just give it a new fucking title. Why should they make a sequel to the World? It's not necessary. Why does everything have to be a fucking sequel? Hey guys, I've got some great gaming ideas. How about this? Like, once you hear what kind of games they should be making, you'll be like, yeah, they totally should do that. And it's just a bunch of fucking sequels. It's like, yeah, no shit. Like, everyone wants a sequel to their favorite fucking game. But if you really want to, like, have actual ideas, maybe just, like, say, like, oh, man, I would like a game that does this, you know? Instead of, like, wow, I would really like a sequel. Like, yeah, no shit, everyone wants a sequel to their fucking game. Some games definitely should get sequels because they leave on a cliffhanger. Yeah, certainly, but, like, goddamn. Monster Hunter World 2, get the fuck out of here. They'll just make a new Monster Hunter game. Really, from my understanding, the problem with Vice isn't even that it's bad. It's just that there's not barely any new content coming out. So it just kind of. I guess it's a multiplayer game. It just like doesn't last very long or something like that. From my understanding, anyway. Honestly, I think the biggest thing with Monster Hunter is that they will probably make a live service game at some point. I would totally not be surprised if they are already planning like a free-to-play Monster Hunter game. But that's almost nothing but microtransactions. You know, I think when people talk about like gaming being good or not, right, there's like two separate conversations happening where one person is like someone who just like plays games and doesn't really care about anything else. And the other person cares about the overall culture surrounding the games and wanting like specific types of games to exist alongside the games that exist right now and those games not existing, and the other person not caring about that. Like I would say the difference between like casuals and hardcore gamers, but like I don't think it's that simple. But that's why you have this like conversation of like this one person like, well, gaming was great this year because good games came out. Whereas the other person would say, well, I think gaming was terrible this year because a lot of games suffer under like greed, are too expensive, have censorship, bad translations. Like, so a lot of games don't work day one, performance issues. Like someone looks at like the general picture and thinks that like, yeah, there's like a lot of practices and shit that need improvement. The other person only looks at like some games that I like came out, so therefore gaming good this year. It's just general like not caring about anything, and unfortunately some people think that not caring about something is like something that should give you a medal of honor. Like, wow, look at how much I don't care about something. Fantastic. Really adds to the conversation when you say I don't care. Guys, we should just stop talking about this because Jason Dumbass 2009 Vendo Twitter user said he didn't care. Really important opinion to have. Thank you, Vegeta Reviewer 69, for telling me that you just don't care. Really insightful wisdom you add to the conversation. You know, if you don't care about something, just don't join the conversation. I don't even know what you're arguing against. No, I like things getting censored, thank you. It's like, I don't even think they really care about censorship. If something is uncensored, they'll buy the game anyway because they're consumers, they don't care. As long as it's popular, they'll consume and then complain about it and then consume the next product that's popular because they can't help themselves. Funny thing is, right, I would buy Nintendo games if Nintendo was such a piece of shit company too. That like that just hates their fans in every aspect they can think of. But it's with like tournament rules or like, oh, I need to like cease and desist this fan game. How dare it exist? I need to sue an old couple right now for millions of dollars. And it's like, man, the games already make so much, I don't care about pirating anymore. How dare you pirate Mario Brothers Wonder? It only made 18 million. It only sold 18 million copies within a few days. Yeah, man, now the developers are going to starve because I pirated a copy of a game that's already sold 18 million copies. Oh no, I feel so bad for them now. How will they ever feed their family? It's really something I think about, because, you know, it's like, man, I want to buy Mario Brothers Wonder because I do generally think the game looks really good, but on the other hand, I think, yeah, but like, I can probably pirate it pretty easily, and Nintendo already has more than enough money. I just am really thinking about it. It's like, yeah, but like, you know, whether I buy it or not right now, it doesn't really matter. Like, I already have to support the need. Like, it's just something I think about. Then I thought, well, maybe I'll buy it anyway, but then it's like, yeah, but like, they hate me. You know what I mean? It's like, well, they don't like the, you know, I'm someone that really likes fan games and I like fan work, and I hate people that make fan work and they hate their customers. So like, well, if they hate me, then I don't really feel like buying the game. That's already getting enough money as it is. If it were like a Metroid game, right, I would be sooner buying it because the game franchise needs more support. But like Mario Wonder, like no, they already. When it comes to like Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon games, I'm like, nah, they already know, they already have money, guaranteed. I'm not too worried about pirating those games. It's been 50 fucking minutes. I can't believe this. I really am regretting my time right now. Like, I have got better things to do. I really wanted to start working on a video, but of course, just like everyone else, they're just wasting my fucking time. Like, everyone just likes to waste my time. It's like, why are you always so stressed, Jesse? I don't know. Maybe if you didn't waste my time, I wouldn't be so stressed. Why do you constantly focus on the video? Because every time I don't hard focus on the video, I do something else, and it takes 5 years because everyone else takes 5 years. Like, why do you work so hard on the video? Or why do you work so hard on writing? It's like, if I don't do it at all. There's no in between. I'm just at the point of the video that I just dislike the most, and it's just mostly talking about fucking... the fucking, like, decline of Japanese gaming nonsense. I don't mind the portion where I talk about Capcom and Devil May Cry 4 and Devil May Cry Reboot, like, that's the funny part. It's more so just the part where I have to, like, find footage and show off, like, sales numbers and shit, and I find it difficult because I don't know what kind of screen we're gonna be watching this on. But it's gonna be hard for people to really see like all the different sales numbers and all the different texts of evidence and whatever. Sometimes I say some things that aren't completely accurate and the text I have on screen is more accurate, but like who's gonna read that when you can hear me talking, you know what I mean? The only thing I can counter that is by text or just re-recording the audio, but you know, it's not that high effort of a video, and it's mostly not that high effort because not that many people are gonna watch it, it's mostly just like a local presentation, right? For shits and giggles. It's not gonna be as high effort as something like the Pokemon video I'm making. Which is gonna be a bit dated by the time it comes out, but like, you know, that's definitely something I really want to work on. More so than the video I'm working on right now. I'm kind of... You know, it's not like I'm tired of like the video game presentation, but I feel like if I had to go this hard, I should have just made English videos and just make it on YouTube. I feel...
Women and their useless accessories. Fuck me.
It's been 1 hour.
I know. I'm sorry.
What happened? What did women do this time?
You see, when you have a mother that will usually buy useless shit because she thinks it's gonna be useful.
It sounds like my dad.
And so if she bought this, so we put the fucking washing machine and the dryer on top of each other, right?
Man, even the animals are at war, just like the woman.
Women's eternal law. Other women. But basically, what happened is, Jesus Christ, going moral against the white one.
Oh fuck.
Oh no, the two.
Oh, the dog's lost, so I'm fucked.
Yeah, but
well, I already did this in morning.
She decided to buy a stupid fucking plank thingy doohickey that you put in between the dryer and the washing machine. So you have this plank, you know, this plank you can pull out.
Yeah.
To put your clothes on, and I'm like, and in the end we figured out, quickly figured out, no, this fucking thing is useless because a washing machine's bottom is too small.
Yeah.
Oh. The worst thing is I can imagine she's gonna buy a new one 2 days later too. Just to try it out.
And only during the stream, of course.
And it's obviously who's going to do all the carrying and lifting, the man.
Fucking woman.
And they're gonna say it's like, oh, of course, you should, as they do the heavy lifting. I know. It's just that some people really like to abuse that, knowing that they're not the one doing the carrying.
I know what. Reminds me of Bibu, the Wok Vtuber I've been talking about. When Ada shows up and does things in the game and she just goes, "Woman!" Shouts really loudly, "Woman!"
I mean, I understand.
Ow. Fucking cannoneers, man. Ugh.
You still have your you still have Ashina side firing at you as well.
Yeah, that's true. This guy is confused on what he wanted to do. Guys, I'm more surprised I actually eliminated that fucker. Normally they die real quick. Oh, that was rough. Time to drink some water. Yeah, I'm here. What's up? What's up, my dumbass? Hey yo, hey yo. Let's go. So, Anas, what do you think of the Game Awards?
French.
That's the correct answer.
You know, we only had one golden moment, and that was Bill Clinton kid.
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton kid. That was gold. It's like he just appears out of nowhere and then follows along with the Dark Soul devs. It's fucking beautiful. And then, you know, those guys are none the wiser who this fucking kid is, and he's just standing behind
and
them.
And then they just assume they belong to someone.
Yeah, that's the beautiful part of it all. It's like the devs were like, "Who the fuck is this guy? Why is he standing behind us? What the fuck is he doing?" And what I liked though is how the kid was like respectfully waiting for them to finish their thing. So like he didn't even like barge in once, right? To take the mic off of them. It's like once they were done talking and moving away, that's when he picks the mic up.
It was
like the level of respect he shows too.
Man, I just...
Or patience.
I just love the Game Awards. Like, I don't even know who cares about the Game Awards.
Okay.
Like, who... Like... I think my favorite part is people getting angry when the Game Awards don't, like... You know, they talk about how shit the Game Awards is. Because, you know, like, the games that should be winning aren't winning or something like that. And I'm sitting like, why do you even watch? You know, like, you know the Game Awards is shit. Why are you even here?
I can't wait for to fall and get Game of the Year award.
I think Spider-Man 2 will win Game of the Year just because.
Oh, are we serious here? I was actually making the joke because of all the 10 out of 10s the game got.
No, I just think, like, it is all of those fucking, like, ESG score shit, you know? Like, I can't imagine it just not getting, like, you know, Game of the Year awards or some shit like that. I think it will. Like, what games are on there? Like, Resident Evil 4? I don't know if they're gonna give it the Game of the Year award. Mario Wonder? No, it's for children. They can't possibly win that. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, I could imagine winning as well, because Breath of the Wild won. It's basically the same game. To an extent. Oh, I never killed... Did I kill the Headless? I never killed the Headless here. That's right. Well, we can ignore him. Who fucking cares?
Did you never get the candy from that one? I thought you got all 4 candy.
New Game Plus, Ennis.
Well, what do they give then besides candy?
They might give money or some other kind of like item. In New Game Plus. Everything gives you more experience as well in New Game Plus. Hi guys, what's up? It's me, the Sekiro. Alright. Not really what I wanted to do, but okay. Ow. Man, he just fucking kicked me. Ugh. I hate these guys. I genuinely cannot stand these fuckers. Ugh. Some of the worst enemies in the game, I swear to god. Pieces of shit.
Up, you have the infinite.
Where's the pallet? That's not the pallet. Fucking goddammit. That's
Keep
not...
going down a bit. There you go. Up.
Ah, yeah, there we go. It was ended the power word next to me. Imagine starving inside a grocery store, that would be hilarious. Anyway, we go outside here so that we have a way to escape the boss fight. Because, you know, we want to kill his friends first. I must... listen, can you not talk about Israel war for 2 fucking minutes, computer? God fucking damn it.
Oh, so you would like to have Starfield?
I don't know what's worse, talking about Starfield or talking about Israel.
But don't you like for Everblossom?
Of course, Starfield is on like RPG of the year, and I'm sitting here funny. Like, it's funny when Star Ocean 2 Remake isn't even on RPG of the year, I mean, the Witch game came out early, like on mobile earlier, I guess, so I guess it doesn't count. I don't know.
Are you talking about the Witch Brick Arm?
Yeah, the one you played.
Well, look, I may have played that game, but the thing is that game is not very popular, as far as I know.
And it's, like, listen, if you're making a show about Game of the Year, it's not about popularity, it's about quality, isn't it? What I'm trying to tell you is that they're fucking normies.
Oh, that's why I say it's like...
It's like...
That's what I'm saying.
And what I'm trying to tell you is that Starfield should just not be on there. If we're talking about quality.
Yeah, no, that absolutely. What does it feel like you can do it one more time and actually pull it completely off?
How about we try it out? Oh, we can. You know, I would have such mixed feelings if I had like a game and it won like Game of the Year. Because on one hand I want to be happy that I got something, but on the other hand, like, I don't really feel proud about winning Game of the Year from these guys. It's like, yeah, your game is Game of the Year, just like Last of Us 2. Oh my god, no. Why would you do this to me? I remember when like Take-Two won game... No, It Takes Two. Like the multiplayer game won like Game of the Year. And I found it funny that the developer of that fucking game just never showed up. That's the amount of fucks he gave. He didn't even show up. They're like, nah, I don't need the award. Thank you, I'm good.
It's crazy. Both you dodging those sword swipes and him not showing up for such a good reward.
Oh fuck. Damn. For the record, the New Game Plus, everyone hits you harder. Damn it. I should back off. So far away, we wait for the day, through the fire and the flames, here we go. What were you trying to grab them, dude? Ah fuck. I'm screwed. No, I can drink water.
It's thanks to it. It's the game with the somewhat bland writing.
No, fuck, maybe I'm thinking of the other game. There was one game that was like strictly multiplayer. It wasn't like with realistic graphics, but it was like those, it looks like a game for kids, I guess, is the best way to put it.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think I did just look it up. Takes Two, it does feel a lot more... I've seen one clip and I felt like I cringed a lot, like it was written by Californians or something.
Oh, well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't have any knowledge of the game in and of itself, right? Like, so I don't have an opinion. I just find it funny the developer just didn't show up for like the Game of the Year award. Like, it's like, man, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, it makes it funnier actually when you think about it. Even their own like type of developer, the ones that they probably like a lot, doesn't like this shit.
No one watches the fucking Game Awards for the Game Awards. They watch it for the trailers.
Still waiting for the DLC. Goddammit. They made the trailer. They showed a picture of the DLC after the Game Awards or before the Game Awards. Is it gonna take 2 years for them to make a DLC for Elden?
Well, what the DLC of Elden Ring is gonna be like?
Three new gigantic maps, as if it's Final Fantasy 14.
Oh no! Okay, Anis, I got an idea. What about Dark Souls, the MMO? It's gonna be like Final Fantasy 14. It's gonna be fuck you, subscription based. I hate Firework guys so much. Shut the fuck up.
Now, thinking of just subscriptions, I was actually thinking.
But did he just?
Did he hit his friend?
What happened? I've never seen that.
He hit his friend. But I was thinking of honestly.
Where did you come from?
Where did he come from? Of actually joining the lottery and getting a house in 14. And you know why? You know me. I'll join it in. Maybe I win, maybe I lose, and if I win, I get to have a house that I'm not going to use.
You're gonna
leave
lose.
It empty and make it.
You're gonna lose for the. You're gonna just lock in. You're gonna lock in every month just to keep that house so that no one else can get it.
I'm gonna pay rent just to keep that fake house and post on Reddit. I'm gonna then expressly post on Reddit so I can
since we are party members, we can share the house, right?
No.
Fuck. I said
Look,
no.
You're unironically one of those targets now. You know that.
Listen, I'm one of the people that do want a house in 14. I just don't have money. Yet.
Lord. Even in 14, even in a video game, you're broke.
Actually, I don't know like how much money you have in 14. I don't know how much you need to grind for money in 14 either.
I'm going to tell you right now, probably as broke as you.
Yeah.
Even though I play as much, because I buy a lot of glamour.
And I spent all the money on clothing. What a fucking woman.
I do have a female character. So.
Yeah, that is fair. I guess we are the same in that regard.
One second, I'll.
But yeah, I'm one of the people that wants a house of 14 because hey, listen, I cannot get a house in real life, but at least I can get a house in a video game, is what I foolishly thought. How naive. Like, this passageway is filled with dangers, as there are little midget guys that are just the fucking worst. Yeah, it's just, they're not quite visible either. All the color is muted. Kinda like a Call of Duty game. I don't know who I angered, but I made sure to kill at least someone. I hate these guys. I really do hate these guys. It's like, they deflect you and then they instantly attack you back before you can even... You have to mash the deflect button and hope you don't accidentally use the combat art instead. Hate these guys. Fuck them. Terrible. I'd almost say offensive. Take the pills. Take your meds. 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 Take your meds, take your meds, take your meds, take your meds. There's some people down here that we can kill too. I know one of them is a small asshole. Then there's one that's a big asshole. There are two big assholes down there. I think we need to kill the one with the head, because the one with the head is the captain or some shit, and they like the better at the job, I think. I would like the camera to actually lock onto them. That would be useful. I would be able to kill them easier. Like that's hilarious. Like I just killed your friend. Isn't that funny? I think that is top comedy. Yeah, you didn't see that one coming, did ya? You fucking little shit. Yes, it is B, the Sekiro. It is B, the Sekiro. This stream should have been 2 hours long, but now it's 3 hours. Haha, funny. Woman! Don't worry, I can blame all the problems in society on woman. The limit bar is loading. It's like it's not working very well. So what is the problem and how can I blame it on woman today? Firework. One of those goddamn women didn't tell the men to use firework. God fucking woman. Can't believe it. Why am I walling to? Oh no. Hold on a minute. I need to kill this giant from above or else I have a problem. Die! Piece of shit. Yeah, look at me. I am the Sekiro. It's what I am the Sekiro! I've got the master plan! I am the Sekiro! I shoot a bitch! Yeah! I don't shoot people because I am a ninja, I stab them. And now you might wonder, why does the Sekiro not invest in a gun? Good question. Honestly though, like, if Ishin can, like, multi-fire a... What the fuck is... Wait, how did this guy not notice me? Hold on a minute. Guys. Damn. There are, like, 5 of them here, too. What an idiot, look at him. Arrivederci, motherfuckers! I didn't need to drink that. Look at them and they don't know. They do not know. That is the funniest part. It's a lack of knowledge. You're a fool, Jotaro! Now I have been... Where are you going? Now I can calmly explore this place. We get some full limited mercury. We get some nice curry. Ennis just opened his mic just to cough and then left. Didn't elaborate. Yeah, I'm here.
Oh. Oh. How did I see?
Can't believe Ennis still has a woman problem. Even after an hour. Imagine woman. Kunt u me? We're gonna put those wailing women back in the dark ages. where they rightfully belong. Jesus Christ, James, what the f-
Take away their right to vote.
I'm gonna take away your right to vote?
Probably for the better.
Listen, Ennis.
We should take the right to vote for more people, I'm not gonna lie.
No, we should honestly stay. Honestly, Ennis, only we should vote. I honestly think we should just become the dictator, Ennis. I think that the world would be a better place.
Unironically, yes.
Yeah, and it's like, I think we should just become the dictators now of the whole world, honestly. Just like of the whole world. Why stop?
You see, that's nice and all until I realize maybe it's better off if I just be a dictator of my own law.
Okay, how about this, Ennis? You're the dictator of one half of the world, and I'll take the other half. Bit easier, bit more manageable, right?
Yeah, you're right. That's better. You know, we just think about our own turfs, make trade dealings.
Yeah.
Because it's real. If it's often said, but being a dictator of like an entire thought of not an entire nation is probably going to be a recipe of disaster.
Yeah, it's like the problem with like that is just that there's just so many things to consider, so much paperwork to do. Like one person is just not enough.
That's why the king had lords.
Exactly. But you know, and it's always the same, right? Is that a dictator is way better than a constator. You never want a constator. Terrible.
Probably starts a war before anything else. Because somebody looked funny.
I mean, they wanted to talk to the other country's manager and they said no.
No, that actually... was it in the Corona time that happened? Where I was working at the McDonald's in the time. Yeah, it was Corona.
Yeah.
And some woman would like walk by. Well, my two colleagues are talking to each other. So, by the way, two colleagues I don't know of. Like I never met them because because of Corona period. They came from another Mac. But what happened is this woman then turns around with her children and husband, walks up to them and says, "What are you two talking about me?"
Is it talking about me? Like, who are you?
And for some reason, she was completely flipping out, even though these two were saying, "What the fuck are you on about? We're not talking about you." And in the end, she would pick up the first thing she could find, in this case, a metal a metal box, and would throw it right at the girl's face.
Man, I wonder what happened here.
Karen couldn't stand it.
Did Karen do this? I was gonna say that Sephiroth do this, but hey, you know, Karen is funnier. Everything was burning. The fire's raging out of control. As Karen screamed, "I wanna talk to the manager." The howling was intense. I like how some people are, for example, with like Game Awards are upset that Armored Core 6 is not part of like the list of the Game of the Year. And I'm sitting in, man, like, let's be honest here, right? That actually require them to actually finish the game. And knowing game journalists, they probably, if they did finish the game, they only finished, like, they never did New Game Plus, so they didn't actually play the full game. Just like with the Automata, where they only played, like, 2B section, and that's it.
Man, my friend, they somehow managed to actually get Elden Ring to be the Game of the Year.
To be fair,
but then again,
one of the games came out during that year anyway. God of War Ragnarok. Honestly, I'm more surprised that game didn't get Game of the Year. Maybe it's a testament to how mediocre it was, because I don't hear anyone talk about Ragnarok.
And that was almost Game of the Year too in that year.
Yeah.
Almost.
I don't really know what game would win Game of the Year. I would honestly, if the most full answer I would think of would be Alan Wake 2, and that's barely because I don't know a goddamn thing about it.
And I honestly, if I want one game to be the Game of the Year, that series unironically, even though I haven't played it, Coffin of Andy and Lele.
No, that would be funny. Now, I'm just talking about like the ones that have already been nominated, so that's why I mention it.
Ah, I see.
But yes, I do think that, like, I would have loved that game to win Game of the Year. It's like, well, what game? Like I see the list of nominees, right? And like, none of these are rated as high as the Incest game.
Yeah, I know. I know that's why it's like I don't even know what makes that game so good, like popular. But at this point, I'm like, fuck it, just roll with it.
Game of the year, Incest game.
I'm gonna look it up right now because that game is magical.
It really is.
A net worth of 2 million and a positivity rating of 97%. You know, 1% less than what we seen last time. But you want to know the amount of users, the amount of players that rated it?
How much is it now?
5.5k.
Yeah, it's getting big numbers too.
2 million. Really, the game industry is not going to recover from this.
Funny thing is though, like the Witch game you talked about also has like 97% with like 2,000 people, so it's not as much, but still, it's like, you know, it's not pretty impressive still. It was 96%. I don't know.
It's 95, but now it's almost 500 people. So still,
as you can tell, the sculptor is gone.
No. 2,000. It's like you say. Right.
I'm missing fucking one material. Fuck you. Oh well, I'm doing that in New Game Plus anyway for myself. I just like spit one, like the New Game Plus, so I could like stream this. You know, I'm gonna get all endings anyway.
Looking at it again, the number, it's 6,000 for Coffin and Andy. For Andy and Lele. It's 6,000.
The two just ate their parents and fucked, you know? 10 out of 10 game of the year.
Just saying. The gaming industry is never going to recover from this.
It really isn't. Like, how are you gonna recover from this? You're not. Anyway, I'm not gonna recover either because I'm fighting the demon of hatred. And, you know, I think the more you fight the demon of hatred, the more you become one. Which is kind of a funny metaphor of Twitter. Which we're gonna have to explain what a metaphor is because the Genshin developer... The Genshin Impact developers correctly assume their fanbase are stupid. I'm not joking, right? Like, this generally...
How did they assume that? I've you know, not asking as in... Yeah, I'm more like... Did they outright state that they were like, no, these guys are stupid, or what happened?
It's just the... Okay, so... They were talking about, like, how they're gonna, like, trick Furina into, like, selling the truth. And to do that, they're gonna, like, get her in a trial. And they call it the hunt for a metaphor, and they, like, you know, use the metaphor as, like, a way of, like, how they should really handle it. And then they came in, like, the hunting metaphor is just that, a metaphor. We're not actually going to hunt Furina, and we are not actually, in a situation actually not so dire that we have, like, anything against her. You know, like, we just want to have her tell the truth. And they say that because they genuinely believe that the fan base, like, they assume that the fan base is just stupid, which I can't believe, because have you seen them? It's like, they don't know how to read. Like, they genuinely believe their fanbase doesn't know what a metaphor is, and I can't blame them.
Yeah. I remember that this is the fanbase that would lose his shit about suboptimal sets in a fucking...
Casual game. Like, you know, you're just casually walking across the world map, right? Which is, you know, has nothing really crazy challenging going on, and they're like, oh my god. How could you play the game with such low-level characters?
You see, it's like, I would understand, like, people going around telling you about optimal sets to help you out with grinding or fighting challenges and all that, right? Because there's nothing wrong with that, right?
There's nothing wrong with giving tips and shit, right?
It's just, these guys are... What's the right 14? No. What was that word you call for those people that go a bit too hard for no reason?
Snobs?
Hard?
Snobs?
No. Snobs is one word, but there was something else you called it.
Min-maxers? That's just a term for someone that like goes out of the way for themselves to just do it.
Tryhards.
Tryhards. There you go. That's a good word.
That's the word. You know, they're really tryhard about this for no reason.
Yeah, like I don't get it. It's such a casual game. Why do you care? Like I still. Well, I'm fucked.
Like, I understand if you just want to like have an optimal set, but why are you so fucking anal about that other people are not playing optimally? Like, what is wrong with you?
Imagine getting angry with someone for not failing.
I don't know. Imagine somebody gets mad because you have a healer in your party.
So I did finish the story of Genshin Impact's like Fontaine arc, and I'm sad. Kinda, like it's not as sad as Subaru, but like I feel bad for Farina.
I see. What happened to her? Because I'm not gonna play, just tell me.
Okay, so Farina is actually not the real Archon. So there's this prophecy in Fontaine that everyone is going to fucking die because of original sin or some shit. The truth is that the original Archon actually used the primordial sea, or whatever, basically the sea that where all life came from. So use that sea. So use that sea to create humans, turning the Oceanids, you know, the boss fights we fight for like water element shit. You know that fight, right? Yeah. They turn those things into humans, so that's what the Fontainians are. They're actually those things, but in human form without knowing it.
Cool.
And basically, if they were to touch the sea again, they would turn back into those. They would turn into water. And the heavenly principles didn't like that, because he didn't ask for permission for that. So they have this future prophecy where the primordial sea will flood Fontaine and kill everyone except for Farina, leaving Farina alone on her throne, weeping. And in order to prevent this, what the new Archon did, the newborn Archon did, she made the human Farina. And she said to her, like, yeah, so I'm gonna curse you so you live forever, but you're gonna pretend to be me for as long as necessary until the prophecy gets fulfilled. To trick the heavenly principles. It was all part of an elaborate scheme. But that basically means that you have a human who has to live for 500 years pretending to be someone they're not. To the point where they start like almost crying because they meet like they meet the descendants of someone they first met like 20 generations ago. It was like, goddamn, I've been here for 500 years, I'm exhausted and shit. And then she sees that like, now the prophecy will happen anyway and that people might die anyway, no matter how hard she tries. And during the trial, she's forced there, she's gotten to the point where the truth gets out, where yeah, she's not the real Archon, so she starts crying. Because now she thinks that the world, like, Fontaine is legitimately going to fucking end. But it was all an elaborate trick of the Archon, because what she basically did is create this machine that will eventually get enough power to kill her. Because the Archon needed to die, so she can give the Hydro element authority back to the dragon of the sovereign dragon of Hydro, which is actually the judge of of Fontaine. So she gives back the power to the dragon, so that the dragon can actually change the Fontainians to be actual humans, so they won't dissolve into water. So Fontaine still gets flooded for, you know, like a day, and then returns to normal, but the humans don't die because of what the dragon did.
Right.
But in return, you know, the Archon died, and Frina turns back into a normal human, yes, but she's just like, I've been doing this for 500 years, and it's like, okay, you can live a normal life now. How is she gonna live a normal life? Please explain to me.
Right, Senpou. You should have played the male character, you fucker.
Damn. So yeah, I'm gonna do her story quest just because I wanna see how she's doing. It's like that. She don't deserve
What's your
this.
biggest? Yeah, basically. Yeah, that's true. That is your punishment for not playing as a man.
So we can fuck. Yeah, she's in need of correction for sure.
No, she needs something that she can rely on.
Yeah. The only thing she has is that like the dragon guy is, you know, like willing to like give her as much as possible, right? Like he definitely doesn't want her to go starving and shit on the street. Yeah, the dragon guy is pretty based. Also, his character is the most overpowered character in the game now. He can shoot the Kamehameha and just kill things.
I probably won't play the game any further. What happened to was it Einsfield? Beesfield? You know, the guy with the eye patch in the blue cape, the blonde hair.
Oh, last time we met up, we went back into Last time we like got together, we hear that Chaos apparently from Covenant, the country that he's from. He's like a descendant or some shit. Actually, he's a descendant of the guy who started the Abyss Order.
Man.
And we actually learn about that. Like, we learned about like when how the Abyss Order was started, and we see like this guy was from Kefadal, like finding this apparently some kind of deity that we don't know about. Like, it's a mystery deity, but he found it beautiful and like made the started the Order of the Abyss. We were basically placed in the shoes of like the other twin, and to see this happening. Also, the most interesting part I find is the Fire Nation. Because we don't know anything about the Fire Nation, like except for the fact that apparently it's the Fire Nation of War. We don't know anything about the Archon either. This is the first time in Genshin Impact where we don't know anything about like the gods of the next nation we're traveling to. Like, we know more about the Ice Nation than we do the Fire one. We've not met a single character from the Fire Nation. We only know about like the hero of Mondstadt being from the Fire Nation 1,000 years ago. That's all we know. Except for like their natural hot springs there. That's all. That's literally all we know. Also, I went to jail. Can't believe it. Fuck. So when it comes to Demon of Hatred, this fight sucks. I hate it. Like, it just gives you bad behavior sometimes, and then the game just becomes more difficult than it needs to be. The camera sucks. Sometimes it feels like some mechanics just don't work anymore. I just hate this fight. I don't like the fight at all. Also, you want to stay close enough, because one thing you don't want is to go mid-range. Based on mid-range, he just does a bunch of annoying attacks that are nearly impossible to avoid, and you can't really guard them either. If you go too far, you'll start like shooting fireballs at you that are annoying to dodge. Just decide to do a headbutt. That's annoying too. Or you can do the grab, that's also annoying. You have to always jump when he does the grab. It's his only like bad attack though, so it's more easy to see coming, but it's still an obnoxious attack. That move is the worst one. I fucking hate it. The mid-range move is just absolute fucking shit. Then he just does venom attacks that you swear to God wouldn't have hit you. I hate this fight. What do you think of Edits? What do you think of him? What do you think of Demon of Hatred?
I haven't played fought him ever again, but I did not like his fight.
Fuck this guy.
Love his team whenever I hear it though, but do not like the fight.
Ugh. I hate Demon of Hatred. You know, this whole stream's length really depends on Demon of Hatred. Now, we would have done it in 2 hours if Woman didn't happen, apparently. Fucking Woman. Can't believe it.
Alright. Thank you, Unseen 8, for aiding me with absolutely nothing.
I know, right? I don't know what happened. How did that fucking hitbot hit me? That's bullshit. Hitbot. I'm tired, man. I'm so sick. You know what game we would be playing instead if we like got Sekiro recorded and everything?
What?
Mega Man 7. Can you believe that shit? We'll be playing Mega Man 7 right about now. It'll be an easier time, I think. I don't know how easy Mega Man 7 is. I thought it was one of the easier games. I'm not sure. Fuck, I hate this guy.
7, right?
Hmm? Yeah.
Was it that one or 8 that went over where it went to PS1?
7 is Super Nintendo. It's a Super Nintendo game.
The final Super Nintendo, yeah.
No, the Mega Man only had one classic Mega Man only had one Super Nintendo game.
Oh right.
Mega Man 8 was on the PlayStation 1 and Saturn. I fucking hate this fight. I feel like I don't even remember anything of this fight. I don't like this fight at all. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Piece of shit. That fire attack is nonsense. This fight is actually harder on New Game Plus than it is with the bell on. Fuck, I hate this fight.
You don't have the bell on actually.
No, the bell's not on, because I don't need to. The fight is already hard enough because of New Game Plus. And damage is already increased in New Game Plus anyway. The only thing I can do to make it easier is to increase my attack power, but that's boring. That's not fun. But yeah, that's why we're not doing it with the bell on, because it's just not necessary. How did that miss? How did that stab even miss? I feel like the game is bullshitting. Ow. Oh, I'm gonna die now because I tripped. With great mechanic. Thank you, Sakurai. There's nothing I could, I don't. Well, I'm dead. I'm questioning whether or not I should like increase my attack at least once, because I feel like I'm doing way less damage than I should be. I just stabbed him in the dick. That really did seem to work. Ow. I might have the idea that Ennis, that stabbing things in the dick might hurt a lot more. You know?
Yeah?
You know, like, do you know what it feels like to be stabbed in the dick?
No, thankfully. Do you?
I don't remember. I don't remember being stabbed in the dick like ever. You know. Sometimes it's a bit confused. It gets a bit hazy sometimes, you know? I jumped! You fucking cockroach! I hate this fight so much. The definition of not fun. Look at that. What's the point of fucking bull? Ah, yeah, there the fucking headbutt comes in. Please, just fucking die already. Holy shit. Just fuck you. Fuck you and your HP bar. That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit.
Zodiac.
Hi, Zodiac. Amen. Amen indeed. I only have one heal left, I have 5 left. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't feel like it anymore. I've done the stream already, without my audio, of course, but I'm just gonna, like, increase my attack by 1. Just by 1. Just by 1. I feel like I'm not doing any damage. Just by 1.
Do you get you get the memories of everybody again?
Yes, you do. Which makes the mask kinda useless when you think about it.
Well, it's when... oh, no, it's not per se useless. It's when you do New Game Plus 7 and you got all of the skill points. All of the skills.
Yeah, but by that point I already have my attack power to the point where, increasing it doesn't matter. The mask is only there to increase your attack power with your skill points. Oh, I guess I missed that one.
Well, yeah, it's like when it comes to Demon of Hatred, the only thing I enjoy is the music. in this fight because it gets so epic.
It looks cool, right? That's something I enjoy. It looks pretty cool.
You see, it would look cool, but I've seen his dick so many times because I've been stashing that.
It's like mostly I'm staring at his dick. That's the problem.
Also, all the jiggles too every time he hit the specific
spot.
It's like they knew what they were doing.
It's like Link in Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. They have jiggle physics.
Oh, and Link also has a V-bone, don't you know? A vagina bone.
The vagina bone? Yeah, can't believe it.
It's not like humans have pelvises. No, it's vagina bone.
Vagina bones. Listen, that fucking tweet is hilarious. I don't care. No, don't use the mortal blade now. Taking some pills. Is that what we call a chill pill? Haha, funny. Alright, go into attack. And it's 0 damage. God damn it. Stop running. Why are you running? Why are you running?
He doesn't want to get stabbed in the dick. What else?
I mean, that does make sense, but fuck him. I don't get the hitbox. I just don't get it. I'm not even near his feet. Feet. That's not fu- I didn't know he could do that. I hate this fight. I hate this fight so much. This fight is terrible. I hate it. He starts doing things I've never seen him do before. Why? Why I like this? Well, I'm fucked. How dare I heal for 2 seconds? Big mistake, I know. I don't like
it. When you start playing Elden Ring and you have like the one mini boss chasing you to the ends of the earth just because you started to heal.
Yeah, terrible, I know. I like fucking attacks that are also unparryable. Like a parry, they do damage even if a perfect parry, and he spams that, it's great. Remember like Sakura Bull or Blazing Bull?
Yes.
Oh, New Game Plus, they're even worse. They do insane amount of damage when you perfect parry them. And you have to perfect parry them. It's great game design, I love it. Fuck the bulls, I swear to god. Fucking stupid demon of hatred. Guy's dumb. Wee. I don't know, honestly I think Ishin will be easier. I still don't get people that think like this fight is easier than Ishin. Like Ishin is way more difficult, holy shit. I mean Ishin is way easier, holy shit.
What if they have this mentality?
Well, the headbutt fucked me up.
What if they think like this? Not because of because it's more like a Bloodborne boss than a Sekiro boss.
That's what I hear a lot of people say.
Ooh. It's like, yeah, I don't have to learn the parry mechanics. I can just run around like a doofus.
The thing is, if you run around like a doofus with this guy, it's just a bunch of stupid ranged attack as well. Oh fuck, I fucked it up. Imagine fucking up a mechanic. Can't believe it. I hate these questionable hitboxes. Alright, Alice, are you ready? It's time for the flutes. That's not the flute!
You don't have the flute.
Why do I not have the flute?
You didn't have the flute, now you die.
Why did I not have the flute?
I don't know.
Why did I disequip it?
Before fighting?
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm stupid. Oh. No, he stole my lunch money too. Hold on.
That fiend.
That's fiend. Oh no! Explodia! It's impossible! No one has been able to escape from him! Ah! Exodia! It's impossible! Nobody's ever been able to summon him! hate Demon of Hate so much.
Did Mauler actually deal with that guy?
Mauler gave up. Like, it's not like he gave up. He said he wanted to replay Sekiro and play it like differently to get a different feeling about it or something like that.
But he didn't fight Demon of Hate.
No, he stopped before, like, he stopped after Divine Dragon and said he wanted to just replay it.
But he defeated Ishin though.
Did he defeat Ishin?
Yes. He defeated Sword Saint Ishin.
That's weird. Last stream I saw him, I went through the video and it's like, he stopped at Divine Dragon and then that's the final stream I saw. I was stuck in animation lock there. I was pressing the jump button, but hey, you know, fuck it. Let's fuck this guy. I swear to fucking god, every fucking move is fucking bullshit. What was that? Speed turning as well. Fucking 10 out of 10. Right, I just hate this guy so much. Please, just. Oh, I missed. Of course I did. Doesn't he like do the grab more often in the second phase? No, he doesn't in the first phase. Of course he does. I hate this guy. I just. Ugh. Imagine now every enemy being a Demon of Hatred. That'd be funny. Wait for it. Why did the lock-on just turn off there? Oh, I hate this fight so much. It is such a bad fight. It's not fun. And now the woman have arrived. I really don't understand why the hookshot doesn't like do posture damage to the enemy. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. But whatever, what do I know? Ugh. You leave me alone. I already went out of my soccer ass shit. Yeah, fucking jump, you buffoon. It's funny I call him buffoon because, you know, originally he was like he was titled like, he had like a monkey name too. Funny. Wang Utang. But you ain't that smart. I was even like, come on, what the fuck's that fucking hitbox? That hitbox is nonsense. Kinda like this whole fight. I staggered him. Oh fuck, I not for long, I guess. I hate the headbutt so fucking much, you have no idea! Hey, there we go. It was a swing. Did I just grab a hook him twice? What the fuck was that? What's going on in this game? I don't get it, man. This fight sucks. This bad fight. Don't like it. This fight is bad because I'm not good at it. Ah! Ah! What the fuck is that? He's T-posting on me too. This bitch. Oh, wait. No, why did the stab miss? You fucker! You absolute motherfucker! You should have died there! You fucking piece of shit!
Haha, sword too small, couldn't reach.
I just did. What the fuck was that?! He just ran, and the fucking gust of his movement killed me. I hate this fight. This fight is bad. This fight is so awful. Yeah, fucking keep screaming, you absolute fucking banshee. I'm so sick. Did it just go out of order? Just download the pattern block. Just learn his attack patterns. Download the pattern. What are you even fucking trying to stab? You absolute fucking cunt. How do you keep missing every attack? I am the Sekiro, it's what I am. I cannot hit a fucking thing. With my sword, it's impossible. I've got that fucking darkness aim. Nah. Oh. I'm so frustrated. You know, in the original stream, you know, like the first stream you do is always great, and then like the something fucks up, so you have to redo it. But the second thing you're gonna do is not gonna be nearly as good. Yeah, it's this one. This is stream right about now. Absolutely awful. I am really fucking bitter about losing, like not having the microphone on during that stream because of fucking Windows updates. Why? Why does every fucking technical thing fuck me over? Hey, better fucking one, you fucking cunt. Yeah, grab the ground some more. Do it. Who cares? Clearly not you, fucker. You cannot possibly dodge his feet. It's impossible. When he stomps his feet, it creates a gust of air that kills you. Just like every other fucking thing he does, because he's such a piece of shit. I'm gonna drink water. Can I throw water on him and douse the flames? I just hate the hitbox of those fireballs. That make no fucking sense. Yeah, I hit you anyway. Didn't see that coming, did you, you fucker? I couldn't see shit because there was a tower in my fucking view. I parried that in mid-air. What now? Nothing, because it did damage anyway, because this fucking fight is horrible. It isn't an exaggeration to say that I don't like this fight. It's even worse than New Game Plus. If you can believe it. Oi. It takes fucking 5 years for my my recovery things to also be restored. That's fucking fantastic. Really makes me happy. I hate this fight. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him real bad. He's gonna run away and then he's still gonna do the grab. Look, he's gonna keep running and then he's gonna. What are you fucking doing? Ah man, I fought him so much I just do it. And then he's gonna do the arm swing. I'm gonna get hit anyway because this mechanic is terrible. That's gonna show off. Just to show how big his dick is, I guess. Look at my dick, it's so fucking big. Good for you, buddy. Imagine having a big dick and just not knowing what to fucking do with it. What an idiot.
Like Hunter Biden.
You have such a big dick, no condom can fit in. What's the fucking point then? Ow. I love the animation lock and the added attack so I can't like escape. It's great. 10 out of 10 game design. Oh. I thought he was gonna do the big swing, but no. There's an extra animation to it. Which is pretty epic sometimes. Now actually I'm gonna fall and then I'm gonna eat some pills. At the wrong time, of course. I made a mistake. I mean, that's pretty, like, you know, common. I'm gonna drink some water. And I'm gonna rethink my life decisions. Because clearly I've been doing something wrong to be here again. One of them is just not checking the audio, whether or not it's on. Like, I should just do that every stream. Make sure I don't have to do anything like this again. Yeah, fucking do some poses, you fucking poser. Fuck you. Your attacks make no sense. The hitboxes are like Dark Souls 2. You have 1 HP! Just fucking die already! Fuck! Fuck me. Fuck this fight. This fight sucks.
Do you have the flute equipped?
I do this time. Yeah, now what? Now what, huh? Now I look at this, I got the fucking Mortal Blade 2. Just because. Just for you, buddy. Just for fucking you. I equipped just for you. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Yeah, that's right, motherfucker. I got you now. I got you, you fucking slam you in your fucking penis. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, penis slamming. Whoa. Let's fucking, I'm gonna do it again. Once I have, played jumping ropes with you. Yeah, what now? What now? I didn't see that one coming, did you? Huh? Piece of shit. Yeah, I'm fucking dodging that too. You cannot do anything to me now. You know why not? Because I've got some fucking fireworks too. Because I'm pretty sure a fire demon is gonna be afraid of fireworks. Makes sense to me. I don't actually know how it works. I've got nothing better to do. Do you have anything better to do? Well, I mean, if it would have worked, I will know. Oh, that killed me. That's great. Fantastic. Hold on, let me drink, and then, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna equip a statue. So I can revive again, because fuck, I'm not doing that again. I just need to find a safe spot. There you go. I used the baby.
I used the baby.
I used the baby. What does that mean? I don't know. Is it a metaphor? Genshin Impact fans will know, but it's a metaphor. What the fuck? Oh.
I know, right? It's a what the fuck? A metaphor?
What is a metaphor? I'm a Genshin fan, I wouldn't know what that word means. I'll say just more grabs now, because why not? Oh, fucking hell, damn it. Yes! Go fuck yourself. Nobody likes you. Oh. Arigato gozaimasu. Now fuck off. Dozo, motherfucker. Fuck. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Gets Demon of Hatred skill. Yeah, I do get 2 Lapis Lazuli though. It's great Video Game Plus. I very quickly get my things. I know, I'm surprised too. I didn't even need the baby. I wasted the baby. Yeah. I like how the humph is in like brackets. Like she humphs in her mind and I somehow heard it. Yeah. Can't believe the Orang-Utang, the sculptor, turned into a demon of hatred. The game has been hinting that for like a long time, but not everyone got it. You have to be able to read. So, you know, Dragon Ball fans didn't get it. Yu-Gi-Oh fans didn't get it. And somehow visual novel fans didn't get it either. I don't understand how they can't read.
Don't start talking about Genshin Impact fans. They never understand. They don't understand words.
They don't understand They don't understand metaphors. With a Genshin Impact fan, you asked them what kind of breakfast. What if they didn't eat breakfast this morning, and they would not get it. They did eat breakfast this morning. Man, imagine playing Genshin Impact. Couldn't be me. Okay, we're gonna just go to fucking Ishin right away. I mean, do we have anything better to do? I don't think so.
The Ishin Girlfriend Simulator.
Ishin Girlfriend Simulator. Have you ever heard of the hit game called Among Us?
No.
Me neither. It's locked. Well, grab the key then. What? Wait, did I not have the key? Did I not talk to Emma? I didn't talk to Emma, did I? I just completely ignored Emma. It's like, Shinobi, he's dead. Oh no. So do I get his inheritance money? No. Damn it.
Who gets his inheritance money? Genichiro. Ah, damn it. Why him?
What if he dies? Don't answer that question.
Can I get his inheritance money?
Oh, I can still give her a drink. No. Damn it, I can't give her a drink.
Give her a drink to mourn. Maybe if you had the monkey sucker, she will drink it.
So Ennis, imagine winning Game of the Year award. What a big shame that would be.
I know, right? Probably means I'm black.
To be fair, did you see a single white guy at the Game Awards? I mean, did you see a single non-white guy at the Game Awards? I'm just saying. The diversity crew seems to be overly white. Interesting. Very curious indeed. Kuro, no! Those damn white people, I'll take care of them.
It is all the way.
Don't worry, I'll take care of this. You just lie down and pretend to be dead for like the next 5 minutes. Now we have two people that are immortal fighting against each other. I don't think this will end like at all. Like it's not like about ending very well or not. Like it just won't end. Look at him missing. What an idiot. Am I right, guys? That's not. I didn't want to use the mortal blade. Fucking goddammit. Genichiro, what do we do with you? Ow. You mean like I just crushed you? So Ennis, have you seen the new playthrough of SGB?
No, actually.
They're gonna do Sonic Superstars multiplayer.
Oh lord.
I've seen the first part. It's fucking hilarious. It's so.
Is it as chaotic as the Mario one?
It's worse. It is way worse because at least Mario is slow enough. The Sonic Superstars has clearly not even been play tested with multiplayer. And the worst part is, like, multiplayer in Superstars can only be done locally. Even though that is like the worst way to do multiplayer for a Sonic game. I'm just gonna take the death. I need to get into this again. But it's so fucking funny. One of my favorite parts of the multiplayer game is that you have the section where it's dark, right? And then like there's only like light centered around the main character, right? So for multiplayer, they decided to also just keep that as like the character that the camera is focused on is the only one that has like light. So everyone is just walking around in darkness, not knowing where the fuck they are. It is absolutely amazing.
It is.
Like, they clearly didn't playtest multiplayer. You can't even do multiplayer online, which is funny. Because that's the only way you could actually do it, and it would make sense. But no.
You'll probably play more comfortably as well.
Because everyone has their own screen. Oh man. It is hilariously chaotic, though. My favorite part was when there was one bonus stage, and then Elliot just starts screaming in horror because he's the only one who has experienced the multiplayer before with Johnny for the review. He was actually screaming so hard that people would think he's dying.
He actually had a PTSD moment. Who the fuck?
Yeah, that's how bad. Because you know what special bonus stage it was. You know the Sonic 1 bonus stage.
Oh no!
You already get it, aren't you?
Multiplayer.
Yeah, they said
what?
Yeah, they said no, fuck that, and just fucking like left. It is fucking amazing.
It is amazing because even like somebody who hasn't played Sonic for so long, I can tell.
You should watch it. It's great. So Genichiro here decides that he is too weak. He cannot handle this anymore. So he used his portal blade to make a gate in hell to summon someone. This is one of the most what the fuck cutscenes in all Souls-like. I can't believe it. Like, look at this. There's some other guy just falls out. Out of it comes a young Ishin. I don't understand how this works. Like, they said that like the mortal blade opens a gate to hell. But it's like, how does it, like, does it travel through time as well? Why is Ishin young? Doesn't make sense. I'm not complaining though, the fight is great, but it's like, what? Also, he's gonna use the Mortal Blade as well, because, you know. I mean, this final boss fight is amazing though. Imagine just, you know, making it bad by slowing the fight down. That would be, you know, like, imagine doing that. Imagine the disrespect, Dennis. How did she hit me? What the fuck? What was it? What is going on? Nobody doesn't do this at all.
Imagine being so bad at the game, you really had to slow down the game to make it easier.
Okay, hold on. I am changing the fucking this thing doesn't work for me at all. Oh fuck. Imagine being bad at video games.
And then it being your job to review them.
Everyone forgets about that portion, do they? But yeah, like the setting, the music, all of it is great. Combined with this fight, which is just like one of the best fights in games. Like, it's just... It's testing everything you've like learned in this game, except for Demon of Hatred, because fuck that fight. Like, if you cannot beat him, it's kind of weird, because you've already beaten every other fight that he just embodies.
How did you come so far? Like, that is truly a question, isn't it?
Yeah.
How did you manage to come this far? Literally, you're at the final fight. Yet, this is where you like lose, you know?
Yeah. Like Demon of Hatred, I at least kind of understand, but this I don't get it. Like, yeah, it's difficult, but every challenge he is just basically a bunch of other fights combined together. You know what I mean? It's like if you beat other fights, you can kind of. Oh, what the shit? Weird camera angle there, but okay.
You know, it's not like Armored Core where you're not used to the style of like you have so many easy and like small moves, and then suddenly another AC appears and kicks your ass, or Voltaeus appears and kicks your ass.
Yeah.
You know, you have been trained by the game to be prepared for this kind of bullshit.
Exactly. It's just bizarre to me to like give up at the final fight of this game specifically. So yeah, Ishii not only grabs the spear out of the ground magically, but he also somehow can multi-fire gun, rapid fire it. Which I think is the more impressive part. Like, how does he do that? But now this is the hardest phase in the fight. Like, genuinely, I find this to be the most challenging. What? I'm pretty sure I sidestepped that, but whatever. Fucking hit boxes, I swear to God. It's like, I slammed the ground, so therefore, you know, I should take the full damage, right? That's how it works? No, that doesn't make sense. What do you mean it doesn't make sense? I was like, listen, you're not gonna get damage because someone hit the ground very hard. No, that's called AoE damage. That it still doesn't make... No, I don't think it works like that. Make it so. Remember, we're not fighting normal Ishin, we're fighting New Game Plus Ishin, which is way more difficult than normal Ishin. Alright. I might have to increase my strength again. Because I feel like I'm doing far less damage than I should normally. Especially to like Genichio, like look at this.
You are playing New Game Plus, they somewhat design, you know, expect you to probably spend more of your prayer beats and stuff on stats.
You don't have more. You don't get more health. You can only get more strength to a certain extent, because that also ends at some point.
It also has a soft cap.
Yeah. Damn it. Thank you, Wok. The true savior. I'm taking these pills. I couldn't block the last one. Coffee, pasta, coffee. How did he not get hit by the... Fuck. How does he hit me? Normally that works. I would be surprised if this made other parts of the fight harder too, just because I didn't mean to use the Mortal Blade there, but hey, it worked out for me. Fuck. Alright. Now we get the Spear of Destiny. I say, I'm gonna just throw some oil on him. Put more oil on him. Fuck! He saw my fire and said, yeah, well, I have gun. Man, he really is not affected by fire. But like, how does that even work? I would say because he's undead, but that's you know, normally the undead are weak against fire.
No, he cannot handle bright flashes.
Oh my god, that does so much damage. Holy shit, what is the range of that attack? Oh wow. He really did not stick around for that second attack. Well, I'm dead. Holy fuck. That is so much damage. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just increase my attack again because fuck. Man. Also, increasing attack doesn't do anything for my defense, but hey, what the fuck.
Maybe you can defeat him in fast, you know?
Yeah, that's what it is for. Like, I've already, you know what it is? Like, I already have a whole stream. I'm not gonna delete it. I already have a whole stream where I like beat him like as legit as possible. So you can just put that on the backpack.
Because you now have this crazy friend that talks to himself.
Yeah, like Ennis just talks to himself. Which I don't think he does normally. Ennis, you never talk to yourself normally, right?
I mean, I do.
Ah.
Not like, you know, it's like it's more of a shower of thoughts.
Shower thoughts.
In a way, you know, you think to yourself, and then sometimes speaking to yourself to help the thinking part, you know?
I usually only speak to myself if I'm upset about something. Like someone said something stupid on the internet. And sometimes I just need to learn to let it go. Because at some point, like, you just get super aggressive against other people on the internet too. And you see other people getting aggressive on people on the internet, on Twitter. You're like, man, it's not worth being so aggressive over. Because sometimes people are just kind of dumb, but they don't really mean like any malice, you know what I mean?
You see, Jess? They still dream about buying a house in a video game.
Yeah, honestly, that thing says we should decapitate them, honestly, right? Like, I should be so mad at them that they should die. Like, yeah, that's how it should. That's how it works.
Oh, you know what? To be honest, I was thinking of just buying the house, getting the house before them, so you could troll them, but alright.
Someone says, you know, I want to buy a house at 14, and I say, kill yourself. Unprovoked.
Okay. Jess just says that because he doesn't have a house at 14.
I mean, I do want a house at 14. Like, don't get me wrong. But also, I just like owning a house in general in most games. That's the whole reason why I started to play Minecraft in the first place, so that I can build my own house. And it's chill in it, you know? Man, I'm excited though, because I am gonna go to like an actual like vacation house in Center Parks in like December.
Nice.
So, you know, that's nice. Finally. It's been a long time. Oh, fuck this move. Then. You know, I'm at least glad he won't Bakiri counter me. Oh, fuck.
Did we defeat Owl on the same stream? Now I think about it.
No. We've defeated, like, old Ishin together with the Owl.
I mean, you're talking about young Owl, right? Or young... Past Owl.
Past Owl we didn't fight in the same stream. We fought it in the same stream as the Divine Dragon.
Right.
Everything we're doing here, I did in the last stream as well. Only, you know, it took longer because NSA, like, had woman problems. It's funny when I say it like that because it doesn't really sound like what actually happened. Get away from me! I'm not a heal.
It's like I can't wait for when it actually happens. When I do actually have a wife. Holy shit!
Just get gamer right.
Yeah,
Problem solved.
I'll make her one.
I'll make her one. I mean, you know, you can. It's not impossible. I've seen it happen.
Just introduce to a fun game, you know.
Yeah, Dark Souls 1. You know, I make that joke, but you know, like they may not get it at first, but eventually they might enjoy it. I have seen it happen before, you know. Fuck this guy. Alright. Wow. That was so close. The Sudden Super Armor really got me there. Water! I actually don't know if this amount of HP will save me. This is the scary part. Damn. That's the last bit of firework that got him. Fuck. The ultimate sweat. Walk. Man. Oh fuck.
I will just never forget how I described it to my mother. It's like, and how she just thought about it. It's like, yeah. So your aunt asked when you're going to get married, and I was like, I'm not gonna, stick my nose into his private life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, fuck. It's like I'm not even. I didn't even finish the certificate stuff yet, and they're like asking me to marry. I can't. That's gonna give me more headaches, and it's like, don't say that about your wife, future wife. Don't call her a headache.
I'm not calling her a headache, but you know, like sometimes. Look, you know how he didn't do any lightning attacks at all? And I was just fucking spamming it like crazy. Fucking goddammit. Actually, I'm not complaining. Do it more often.
Well, it all comes down to can you hit him though. Wait, did there come another ad? Oh no, that's me. Hoe waarschijnlijk is het dat uw PC aan andere aanrandt als het wordt gevraagd? What are you on about?
I don't know. Lightning, come on, do it. It's not lightning.
Oh, Windows asking for. Would you recommend Windows OS for your PCs? No, come on.
I was like, why do you even ask? You know most people use Windows anyway, so I'll always have the computer. Fuck you and your gun.
It's like nobody knows that Linus exists, and nobody has money to buy
I like I say
Apple.
Linus and not Linus.
It just proves my point, doesn't it?
I find it funny because Linus is like a YouTube channel. Linux, you talk about Linux.
Does he spell it different?
Linux, Ennis, it's with an X.
I wouldn't have known. That's my point. Nobody really knows about Linux, right?
It's not like nobody knows, it's just like, the fucking camera fucked me over.
Stop fucking sidestepping that shit.
I couldn't, Ennis, I was dead. No, I was on the ground. I have no choice but to move. But because of the fucking camera, I couldn't move to the right way because it was fucking focused on something else. Also, I need a baby. Why does the baby not work? For fuck's sake. Shoot lightning at me. Oh. I can't believe it. He actually listened. He's out of range though. Take the pill. Take the pill. Alright, shoot light. Do it again. Do it again. Listen, I don't care. Oh, no. Oh. man. Oh, no, 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 that's bad, that's so bad. Yes! Alright, we did it! We beat this shit! Again. Alright, show's over, boys. Ishin, you were great, but there's one reason why you failed. I am friends with a woman. That's terrifying, I know.
Who's the woman? Emma. Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
So, Alice, how come you haven't a wife yet? Like, you know, like, why don't you go to the black market to find your wife? I don't understand.
Like, the last thing I want is to have a child bride, okay? It's like a different type of headache.
I didn't say anything about child bride. I just said wife from the black market. You just assumed it was a.
There's no. What else do you get? What else do you get a wife from a black market?
I mean, you go, you know, just a slave, just a general, you know, like you cannot refuse and everything. You know.
I see.
No, yeah. So now the Naruhodo is Naruhodo wing.
Not really.
Well, that's fair. Hey, Kuro! Kuro, I'm gonna kill myself. We're gonna have to show off all the different endings again.
I'm about getting a different ending anyway.
That's what I'm doing.
To get closer to the achievement.
That's what I'm doing. This is the different ending. The only ones I need to get is the immortal severance. Actually, no, I should have gone for the immortal severance anyway, because that's the ending I need. Whoops. Oh well. I mean, I don't mind replaying the game 2 times, that's okay. I wake up, dumb bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking die. Could you have, like, not moved away a bit from his body so he doesn't wake up to a beheaded wolf? Yeah, could you not have just kind of done that a bit? You know, move away a little bit. You should not have done that. I'm just saying. It's a bit awkward.
I don't know, but Wolf is kind of a you know, a drama queen. So he wouldn't like it if they were, you know,
okay, so
shocked.
If Wolf were in the Devil May Cry games, would he become a stylish madman who eats pizza?
No.
Are you
He
sure?
would be the black guy that gets killed to show how threatening the enemy is.
Have you ever heard of the Worf effect? You know the curse with the volcano head?
Yeah?
Another victim of the Worf effect. Not only is he there to show off how strong Gojo is, but also now he can get now again he gets fucked by Sakuna. He just cannot catch a break.
But somehow he actually warps the meme around and says, "Nah, I'll win."
That would have been funny. Listen, you're gonna be victim to the Worf effect. Yeah, but that's not me. I'm built different. Gets Worfed anyway. I want to write a villain at some point. It literally goes down to one of the characters and goes like, "Have you ever heard of the Worf effect?" And the character's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then it gets beaten up. And that was Sekiro. Ennis, once again, give your opinion on the game, because, actually,
Yeah, the game is great, really solid, really fun. Music is also fantastic. In terms of like boss fights, I really love it, even if some might say that's a lot more memorization and all that. It's a great rhythm to it,
Yeah, it's a secret rhythm game. It's very well done. There are, of course, some things that I don't like, but that's true for every game. But this is my favorite game of all time. Like, generally, it's a 10 out of 10 game for me. I absolutely love everything about it. I find that the gameplay is very unique. The flow of battle is just so unique to this game. How you just deflect everything and how enemies deflect your attacks, and it's just such a nice dance of
that one
blades.
is absolutely amazing. It's them parrying your attacks as well. It gives such a dynamic flow,
It really just feels like you're playing a fucking samurai movie. Or an anime. Or both at the same time. And despite still not being as story heavy as other games, for a FromSoft Souls-like, it actually has probably one of the more narrative-driven games, and it's actually pretty good too. I think the story is interesting enough. The cutscenes are a joy to look at. The overall visuals are great. The soundtrack works perfectly for the game, and doesn't really give me that bored feeling of Dark Souls when I lose a lot in Dark Souls and I just hear nothing as I walk in a fucking ruin. The Sekiro is fast-paced as well. It's just and there's so many ways of exploration too. Even if the character building doesn't really exist in this game, it's linear progression. I think that's also a plus point for some people. But it really depends on who you're talking to. But I generally think Sekiro is a great game. Just so many.
It's a different game.
Yeah.
It's like it has the soul-like difficulty going for it, but it doesn't. It makes itself different enough, even if it doesn't have the build nonsense that I'll call it nonsense to say it easier. The whole character building stuff that the other games have.
Yeah.
It does give it some charm in its own way.
Sekiro, I genuinely think if you weren't a fan of Dark Souls, maybe because the gameplay was a bit slow, or maybe there were some mechanics you didn't like, I still think you should try Sekiro, because it's not the same type of game. It's the same type of game, I guess, but it's not the same game. Like, Sekiro is very much its own thing, and I really think anyone should give it a try. And I think one try is just not enough for Sekiro too, because there's so many mechanics about it, so many things that you really can understand. That once you get it, once it clicks, it's just such a great, fantastic experience. Oh man, what a great game. And it still didn't beat the incest game. Can't believe it.
What was it awarded the Game of the Year award?
Yeah, I'm joking. It did get the Game of the Year award, but when like, well, it's the year later you get Last of Us 2 as Game of the Year, it doesn't really mean anything anymore.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah, well, fantastic game. What's up?
Yeah, the one of the other few things that makes it so much more different from all the Dark Souls games is, like you said, it's a lot more story driven. It's like it's way more direct with its stories. And you don't have that with all the games,
Yeah.
It's like what, and then until like Armored Core comes around, it's somewhat direct.
I would say Armored Core 6 is pretty story heavy. It's just the story is like with dialogue and a lot of dialogue. But there's a lot more going on in Armored Core 6 as well. Yeah, I was thinking like, oh, they wouldn't do Armored Core 6. There's not enough human drama in the story for it to be interesting for the Game of the World people. And then I remember, wait, Armored Core 6 is almost nothing but human drama. What am I talking about?
Well, it's hard, Well, the helicopter killed them before they could
the
even
helicopter
get to
killed me. Can't play the game. If they did beat the game, they only beat it once. They didn't even bother with New Game Plus or New Game Plus Plus.
No, to get all the endings and stuff, which is pretty easy to do with Armored Core.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, Nier Automata, they didn't even get past two Bs. They got, like, they stopped at ending A and thought it was the whole game. Game journalists.
Really, people that we have to aspire to and make our games around, you know?
Yeah. Base our game off of the Dark Side Phil. Why not?
How dare are you suggesting that Darkseid Phil is a terrible game? Could you?
I think he has the IQ of a dog. It's the same IQ of a 2-year-old child. But dogs are at least placid animals.
You see, there's always one saying that Gundam says that is so true. Darkseid Phil is born on the wrong gender.
I think honestly, he's born on the wrong species, if I'm gonna be honest here. Even the VTubers can figure out puzzles faster than him. Also, have you seen that short of like a dog doing like fucking volleyball?
No, actually.
It is fucking wholesome as fuck. This dog's just perfectly like passing the ball around with volleyball. It's fucking funny. Wholesome shit. Man. So, Final Fantasy 14 jobs should all be the same, right?
Well, no. They're not the same. They have a few different things going for them, you know?
Yeah, one was a spinny move and one was a less spinny move.
You know, one... You be...
Oh, he stopped the stream. I need to show the different endings because that's what they do. What does Activision have to do with this game? I don't know. But I feel like Microsoft Scarlet Nexus, and I'm like, but Microsoft has nothing to do with Scarlet Nexus. Last time I checked.
But now it does.
Ah, it does. What? I don't remember which video I picked last time.
Go into your history and search.
God.
Look, yeah, there we go. Just looking for those endings, right? I started playing a little bit of that one game that I talked about a bit some time ago. Vtuber, something like that. So I didn't realize it was a visual novel, and I ended up spending 2 hours before I got to any gameplay. Just watching cutscenes.
Which game was that?
Utawa Rerumono.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. And it's like, oh, wow.
It's a Fire Emblem game, but it's primarily a visual novel, and I was like, oh, I didn't expect to be stuck for 2 hours in a cutscene. Then I looked at the text, and, oh, that explains
so
it.
It's Digimon Survive.
Well, you see, this one is selling itself as a visual novel, right? Since the beginning. But what I didn't know is that apparently it was also a hentai game before they released it.
You know, it's funny. I actually did some research and it's like, wait, and this is giving me a hentai game. Does he know? Does he?
I didn't know this, but the fact is that they made the game, and then back in the day, like when it first came out in 2000, and that was then made as a hentai novel. But then they were like, yeah, the next 2 games are nothing hentai. And so they remade, like made a remake of this one, and then or remaster, whatever the fuck, but without the hentai.
But I want the hentai.
You can get the hentai on the internet.
So, but Ennis, have you heard of the King of Hawaii? King Kamehameha.
I wonder if one of his later sons is called the True Kamehameha.
No, it's just called King Kamehameha III.
Oh,
I think I saw it in a random YouTube short, and I just literally heard like, yes, King Kamehameha III, and I thought, no, he must be joking. You must be joking. That's not a real name. I look it up. No, it actually is real. There's literally a royal line of Hawaii that's literally called King Kamehameha. What the fuck? That's like in the 1800s too. It's like, this is so fucking great.
18, yeah, that's like it. What did it mean again? Because that's Japanese. The words are Japanese.
Well,
So
Hawaii has like a large portion of Japanese people. So Kamehameha means I think the riding turtle wave.
So
yeah.
If Hawaii ended up with like some sort of Japanese, origins, let's put it like that.
Turtle wave, yes.
Then it makes sense, Why wouldn't somebody call his or her son, his son?
Yeah, I just wasn't expecting it. I got blindsided.
I don't know. It's like you just got a left hook out of nowhere with the name Kamehameha.
It's like, yeah, so King Kamehameha of Hawaii, but anyway, here we have the we can see the endings. Wait, where's Haha Funny? Oh, Haha Funny isn't here. Okay.
What's up, Haha Funny?
Haha Funny is one of my audio things. My audio inputs, outputs, audio input. No, it's audio output.
It's audio.
It's audio. Anyway, quite like a bitch. Now I'm going to have to kill you. And then I become the sculptor with one arm. And then I'm gonna become the demon of hatred and like be the bane of every player's existence.
If you just I'll buy a house of 14 and keep that.
Joke's on you. I now have a house because I'm the sculptor, which I burned down because I'm the demon of hatred.
And then you buy another house that you actually use.
I built a house in Minecraft and imported it in 14. Man, we did what the Chancellor always wanted to do. Behead the child.
I'm proud of you.
I think it's probably one of my favorite. It's gonna be one of my favorite running jokes for Chrono Trigger. Just beheading a 16-year-old because for no reason.
Don't you love kangaroo courts?
I really do.
What did Ur-Otan say again about the fact that he could never make like the angry faces or something?
He can only make an incarnation of wrath. He cannot make a gentle Buddha because he's filled with hatred, I guess.
The same thing now applied to a wolf as well, if you think about it.
Yeah. Most like I said, it's gonna be like the cycle, right? This is the most typical Dark Souls-like ending. Where it's like, the cycle.
Exactly.
To be honest, I've actually only recently seen like the ending for Dark Souls 1, like when you walk away. I actually kind of prefer that ending. This one we have already seen. But yeah, if you give the tears, the frozen tears, then we get the best ending. And the cliffhanger ending, really. Imagine getting the cliffhanger ending and not make a sequel.
I know, Jess, maybe next week.
Next week we'll make a sequel. What? No, we won't. Actually, who knows? Maybe in the Game Awards they'll finally announce Sekiro 2.
It's the Elden Ring DLC.
The Elden Ring DLC is just like Wolf from Sekiro walking around doing the Fortnite dance.
Well, he fucks his own sister. Because that's what Elden Ring is all about.
Since Vendel's
fucking family.
Since Vendel's Wolf have a sister.
You don't know.
That's fair. But But you don't know that Emma is his sister and he fucked her without knowing she's his sister. So what is this about fucking family in Elden Ring?
Alright. Elden Ring is basically where one woman has so many children. They all have similar names. None of them are related. Like, I believe... No, incest isn't part of the story. I could have sworn, but... I like to make the joke.
I mean, you know, it's based off of, like, Western medieval times, and, you know, how the royal families, you know, do their business.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, the Divine Child absorbs Kuro. And now we head west to restore him, I guess. But, like, turn him into immortal, I guess.
さようなら、みんな。私は行かねばなりません。我らの因果を断ち切るために。とても長い旅になります。それでも共に来てくださるのですか？
はい。
Obviously.
ありがとう、竜の忍びよ。クロー殿も喜んでおります。
Can we get the Takasuki ending for Kuro, where he's just born as a baby? And then they'll elaborate further?
西に神なる竜の故郷に。
You know, this is like they really go like, yes, we're gonna head west, and then we never get a sequel. I'm like, why not? I want to see what happens when they go west. What is west? I want to see more. No. Yeah, that's all the endings we really need to see. So, yeah, we're done. This time it's all recorded.
Is it?
I hope so. Not doing it again.
Do it again.
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't see.
I'm not going to do it. Fuck off. So, yeah, so I guess on Friday we're just gonna continue Neo, which is another game where we are in Japan. Oh, shoot!
Yeah.
And on Sunday we'll continue Chrono Trigger as normal. And I think next week we might do Mega Man 7, so, you know, we'll see how that goes. I don't know if we're gonna do it on Wednesday again or on Tuesday. I don't you know. I just hope that Anis doesn't have woman trouble for an hour again. You know, that would kind of suck. Not gonna lie.
Alright.
Anyway, I'll see you guys on Friday, same time as usual. You know, hoping Anis